The master the money, you gotta manage the money. We was taught growing up, we supposed to damage the money. Streets relate to me, they probably caught some packages from me. Changed my habits up, then I started having some money. I'm a boss wrapped in chinchilla. Growing up, I just want to be a rich nigga. Work coming off the truck since my flip.
Now we are here to hear about the JT situation and Young Miami with the City Girls. They fall out. Now let's hear it.
Twitter, you felt like, you know, she was making songs about you. She felt like you throwing a rock and hide in your hand. Where do y'all stand at today as City Girls and just as sisters, as friends?
Shit ain't all good and it's not all bad. Like, we don't talk every day, but it's no beef on my end. I still look at her like as family, but it's not like we on the phone, we chatting every day, or we checking in like, hey, you know, she posted my shit, I'm posting her shit. It's not, I won't say we beefing, but it's not.
The new 2024 GMC
I ain't gonna lie.
HD.
I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Look, I ain't gonna lie. The more and more I hear this shit kind of sound a little rehearsed to me. That's just my opinion, that's just me. This shit kind of sounded a little too rehearsed. But at the same time, if she telling the truth, then she's telling the truth. She's speaking her truth. I'm still here for it. I'm still all here for it. Like, cause you know, shit get deep in life, man. Especially about where you fall with a person that you was hella cool with, where you came up with, where y'all come up. Cause you gotta think about it, be times where you come up with this person and y'all was cool, and then y'all fall out or just grow apart from each other, or just fall out over stupid shit. Or whatever they did, to each other. They don't listen, etc. You know, all that shit. It's just like shit, just different, man. As you get older, you just start moving different. That's just how it be.
You feel like taking it to the internet, or do you feel like things that happen behind the scenes have went too far that it'll never be the same motherfucker the old days?
I feel like once we go to the internet, that's kind of like I'm a type of person, like, if we feel some type of way, we can hash this shit out behind closed doors. You can call my phone, we can text each other, we can cuss each other out. But, like, once it goes to the internet, I feel like you're trying to get people to pick a side. Mm-hmm. Like, you putting people in our business to pick a side, and I don't fuck with that. Because I feel like we've been friends for so long that if we gonna go to the internet, we gotta air each other dirty laundry. Like, I'm gonna have to say some shit about you, you gonna have to say some shit about me, and people gonna have to pick a side. And if we were friends, we ain't going to the internet. I'm not going to the internet, and I felt like, you know, I'm always the one that's gonna let the narrative run and let people think what they want to think and not clear nothing up, because it's just, it'll never be that serious to me. Like, I'm cool, I ain't gotta clear nothing up.
So how long behind the scenes do you feel like have things been rocky between y'all two?
I feel like it's been a minute. It's been a minute since shit been going on behind closed doors. Like, I just feel like we outgrew each other. I feel like she was in LA, I was in Miami, she was been working on her shit. I didn't know. Mm-hmm. And I just feel like every time we try to get together, it just didn't hit.
So do you feel like distance, you living in Miami, she living in LA, you know, did that play a part in the wedge of y'all two?
I don't know.
Did y'all go to the studio together? How was recording? Because y'all last album didn't do well, and I feel like even in interviews, y'all weren't in sync. Mm-hmm. And it didn't look like something that just happened. It looked like something that's been occurred.
Yeah. I just felt like when we got together, it just wasn't hitting. I just felt like we was just in two different headspaces. Like, the way we dressed was different. Like, I wear a little tie, and JT want to wear something covered. So I just felt like whenever we tried to get together, it just didn't connect. Like, we'll be on tour. She got her own dressing room. I got my own dressing room. She riding with her own glam team. I ride with my own glam team. When we get on the stage and we do our routine, that was probably like the only interaction we had at the time when we was on tour together. So I don't really know, like, what was the moment.
Here's my thing with people, right? As I'm listening to this, yo, y'all said that she was throwing JT under the bus and saying all this and that. I don't see where she threw her under the bus at all. As I'm listening to this, I don't see where she threw her under the bus. She's saying what it is and what's what. Like, I don't see where she's throwing her under the bus. She's saying how she had her team, how they just wasn't basically, you know, they wasn't aligning together. Like, that's all. Like, I don't see where she throwing her under the bus. I feel like you messy, groupie ass women be making shit more harder and more difficult than what it is. That's been like speaking on that shit. Because I don't see where she's throwing her under the bus. And let's not forget, this girl was holding the City Girls down while JT was in jail. Did y'all forget that? She was. We gotta keep it a being. She was. Come on now.
It separated us, but I just felt like it became a time where, like, when we was getting together, it just wasn't connecting. And I was just like, ain't no money in the group. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not going to the studio together. I'm doing a feature. People calling for the City Girls. You know, it's either me or it's you. It just wasn't connecting no more. And I just felt like that's what really made me, like, start my own brand. Like, I gotta do something because I'm in this group. The group ain't making